10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew.
I'm not modeling anymore for the two of you.
LoveLine.
Yep, it is LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Tonight, our guest, Matchbox 20. Rob Thomas is here and Adam Gaynor, both here from the band. And Drew, when do you think the band was in here last? This is
2 years?
2 years?
Week ago, about a week.
Yeah, or a week.
About 10 days.
You guys weren't here. You guys weren't here. We were just hanging out here.
What was it? Was it a year and a half?
Yeah, the last time. Well, the last time was
Maybe
even like a
2.
year ago. Like the last time was a long time ago. It seemed like.
Before that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to stop breaking it up. I mean, we got
I know,
two
what's
big,
up, man?
two
I
big
thought you
chunks.
guys, I thought we got along here, and then we're not back. Yeah.
What's up? We're here.
Yeah, I got no love from
The
LoveLine.
porch light is always on.
We were
The
calling
door's
every night
open.
while you guys were on. We're like, come on, guys, what are you doing? We want to get on the radio. At
I
least
got,
let us
I got
talk.
this rash. I got.
Oh, no. We missed you guys, especially with your huge success. We miss the more successful bands even more, don't we?
It's funny how that works that way.
Yeah,
let's
we missed
be
it because
honest.
they're gone. They don't
Yeah.
come back.
Well, all right. So it's a little bit of a launching pad, LoveLine. But Matchbox 20 is taking a little time out of their meteoric rise to swing by and grace us with their presence, maybe for the last time. They're going to head out to Europe, so a lot of you want to start making reservations and following the band. No, actually, they're going to be out in L.A. at the Will Turn Theater on the 6th of June. So when is that?
It's like day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Will Turn. Have you guys played the Will Turn?
No, this is our club tour, and it's funny because most of the other shows are like clubs that we visited when we first started. You know, like right before theaters, maybe 1,000 seats they would hold, and we couldn't even fill it. And now we're going back and doing those clubs again. But this is one of the ones that I've never even been into.
Check it out. I found out they haven't had a concert there in 9 years.
Will Turn?
I swear, that's what our advanced guy says. They have not had a music show, like a rock show, in 9 years there.
Yeah, well, it's
Am I wrong? Is that
yeah,
wrong?
it's because Gallagher booked the place for the last 8.5 years, and then Howie Mandel.
He's strong now, right? He's peaking.
He's just hitting his stride. Gallagher
I love
is.
Gallagher.
Well, no, it's a great old Art Deco place, which coincidentally is on the corner of Wilshire and Western, and I think that's where the Will Turn came in.
Oh, that makes sense.
Over
No,
there,
I've been telling people about it, and they have no clue where it is.
Oh, no, it's beautiful.
I'm like,
there.
we're playing Will Turn Theater. Like, yeah.
Pretty sure my wife just saw Fiona Apple there.
Oh,
really?
A
So
few
maybe,
weeks ago.
yeah.
She was
That'd
in
be
the
nice.
audience watching
So
Gallagher.
you're saying
Yeah.
Adam's a liar? My friend
And-
Adam here is
and Doug Henning.
full of
Yeah.
it.
I'm going to have to call you guys tomorrow. with
Yeah,
that
Gallagher
answer.
was opening for Fiona Apple. It was like
Doug Henning is a
it
strong
was a
reference,
mirth
by the way.
fest.
Yeah, I'm sure Fiona handpicked Gallagher to open for her. That's great.
I saw the Magic Show on Broadway, by the way, with Doug Henning, like in like the 70s.
I almost killed Drew and my co-host Catherine McCord on the TV show
Right.
one day last season, about 6 months ago, where I started talking about Doug Henning, and Drew gave me that snake eyes look that he always does, and I said, Drew, Doug Henning. I was saying something funny. I was making a funny Doug Henning reference, and Drew had a look like, huh? And I said, Drew, you don't know Doug Henning? And he said, nah, never heard the name. And I went, oh,
That is
my
happened to me
God.
and my wife. I'm like, and then I wind up becoming like an idiot because I'm like,
No, you're an
you know,
idiot.
The illusion, the illusion. And
You want to know what's worse? Then I look to my right. I see Catherine McCord sitting there. I go, he doesn't know who Doug Henning, and I'm realizing halfway into the he doesn't know Doug Henning look. Now it's
Yeah,
2
right.
against 1, and that's it.
He's brilliant. That's why a lot of people
Yeah.
don't recognize his brilliance.
His brilliance was overshadowed by his clothing.
I was going to say, it was the way he dressed. That
Yes, his
Really,
his
sheer brilliance.
His flares
He was
overshadowed
Joseph in
his
the
brilliance.
Technicolor Dreamcoat meets magic.
Right.
That's what he was all about.
And
He was like the Technicolor raincoat, though.
now he's in the ground, right? Didn't he die?
Is he dead?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He's dead.
See-
So right now,
Sorry.
we're not doing him right.
Yeah, Doug. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, Doug's family.
All right. So if you even if you weren't interested in Doug Henning as a musician or a man, and I knew him as a man, oh yes, you can go down to the Will Turn Theater on Wilshire and
Segway.
Western and see the fabulous Matchbox 20 coming up this Tuesday. And then if you're in San Francisco, go, magic. You can see him on Wednesday, and we're going to hear something off the new CD, Mad Season by Matchbox 20, in just a couple of few, but I guess we'll hop on the phones first. Yeah. Debbie?
Yes.
You're 29. What's up?
Good. How are you?
Good. What's up?
This question's for Matchbox 20. I just want to tell you guys you're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
So many times live. You are fantastic live. My question, actually, I have two. First question is, what are you guys looking forward to most being back out on the road? And second, Rod, do you still have the cue card from Boston?
Oh, right on, sister.
Yeah, you know what? I want to say thank you for the cue card. There's people like on this club tour, you know, it's just a certain limited run, and so people come to a lot of the shows. And 2 shows in a row, for one song, Back to Good, I forgot the lyrics on the second verse. And so third show, it almost happened again because I was so conscious of it that when it came up again, I blanked. And they held up this cue cards for the lyrics so I could read them. So yes, I do still have the cue cards, and thank you very much.
Hey, when you're singing a song, if you stop and think about the lyrics, aren't you screwed?
Yeah, it's over.
It's like
all over.
Chewing while you're stoned. If you think, where's my tongue, you'll bite it immediately. You ever do that, Drew? You get really baked, and you're eating.
Oh,
and
just today.
Drew's baked right now. Look at him.
And you think, hey, I wonder where my tongue is and why it's not in between my teeth while I'm chewing, and then you bite it on the next one.
Yeah, Adam, it's the exact same thing.
Same thing? Well, I just mean, like, I think, like, a song, you know it's, like, in your muscle fiber, and if you stop to think what's the lyric or what's around the next corner, you'll fumble.
You work so hard at, like, the whole thing about getting a show and getting it together is that you work enough so that you as a band can play it without thinking about it, so that you can just have a good time in it, and then it really comes through. And so once you get to that point, then when you start thinking about it, you know, you're like digressing your whole thought process, and you go back, and then it's over.
Yeah, comes back around the other side.
It's what happens with the erectile difficulties to the callers.
It's exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. I mean, I wouldn't know about that, but it's the exact same thing.
The problem is no one can have a cue card that says "keep the boner" on the foot of the bed. It's going to help
just
you.
has Hey Vern's face.
That's right. Yeah, good times there. Oh, wait a minute. What name is that? Hadassah?
Hello?
Hey, is this Hadassah?
Hadassah.
Hey, Hadassah.
Hadassah. Yeah, you're 16?
Yeah.
What's up?
Adam, I just want to say I love you. You're like my God.
Which, me, Adam?
Yeah, I was wondering if this is going to be tug of war.
Adam Carolla.
Yeah, I knew it. I was really not getting too excited.
I was wondering because she was 16, so I thought.
Oh, you know, that's just really wrong.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's a little old for you.
Her dad could be listening.
What's up? Thank you very much.
Oh my God, I can't. Okay.
She's freaking.
I'm calming down now. Hi. Matchbox 20, you're really cool too.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah,
we're
whatever.
here too,
Yeah.
you know.
Maybe you guys should change the band name to Chop Liver.
I think
What do
we
you think,
should.
Drew?
Corolla 20.
Go ahead, Hadassah.
Yeah, I've had sex 5 times, and
Today?
every time I have sex, it feels like I break my hymen again. I bleed and everything.
Huh. Well, there is such a thing as a partial rupture, but more commonly, I would think it would be just the kind of discomfort that you might be going through just because of anxiety. You know what I mean? Are you nervous about the pain? Are you nervous about the act?
Not really.
Are you worried that you're going to be in pain again?
Well,
yeah.
I kind of got used to it by now, but
Well, is it with the same guy?
no.
5 different guys?
Yeah.
Wow, baby.
How old were you when you started all this?
13.
Yeah, see.
Wow.
That can't be helpful.
And how old was the guy when you were 13?
17.
Was that the first time you had sex?
Yeah.
All right. And why don't you just find yourself a boyfriend and kind of work it out with one guy?
Well, guys annoy me.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Not enough, though.
Hey, Dr. Drew, without being funny, was it rough sex? Like, would that make a
No, I
difference?
Wait, what?
Was it rough? Like, was it like rough sex?
Twice it was.
Yeah.
Well, look,
why are you having sex with guys if they annoy you? Although women annoy me, and Lord knows I try to have sex. That's a stupid question.
Okay.
You're right.
He answered his own question.
All right. Sorry, that was stupid. No, but seriously,
16?
you're 16. Come on, what do you got against guys?
Well, it's not really guys. It's guys my age.
I see. So you date older guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One, I'm graduating high school, so I've skipped grades because I'm really smart. I'm really smart.
Yeah.
And
So when I got into high school, I happened to be like really like pretty and everything, and plus the fact I'm black, so you know the white guys, they just love that.
Do they do?
Oh yeah.
Wow. All right. Good.
We do it.
Well, Martin Luther King would be happy to hear that.
Well, look, the reason that you are enamored with older guys is not because you're so intellectually advanced, okay?
I think it's just I look older than I am.
No. Where's your dad? Did he abandon the family?
No, I live with him.
He's. Where's your mom then?
New Jersey.
I see. What's up with her?
Well, my parents got divorced when I was 6.
Yeah.
I lived with my mom until I was 13.
Yeah.
And I wasn't allowed to see my dad for a long time.
Well, that's it. Now everyone's daddy.
You see how that affected you? You
Well,
understand?
I don't think so.
Oh, yes.
I know you don't think so, but
you're going out with a bunch of older guys. You know, sex is painful.
Hadassah, do you hate guys because they sleep with you like once and move on? Is that maybe something to do with it?
I don't hate guys. I just don't like annoying guys who are just my age and they're just annoying.
Okay.
You're not sleeping with guys your age, though.
No.
Why aren't you having relationships with the older guys?
I don't.
Because they're jerks too.
I have no idea. I had relationships with 2 older guys, but
You know, I think the thing is, in all seriousness, is that you really should just have, I mean, just some respect for yourself. I mean, you're a special person, and you shouldn't subject yourself to this until it's something that you want to do. Find someone that you relate to on a personal level. Find someone on an emotional level that you get along with, and then and have sex that means something. Have some that's going to be special, and I don't think it's going to be that way for you if you do that.
Hadassah, I've got some reading for you. You're smart. You read for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's called Dreams of Love and Fateful Encounters.
Okay.
Read that book for me.
Where do you get that?
Dreams of Love and Amazon. Any of those, Barnes & Noble, whatever. Dreams of Love and Fateful Encounters by a woman by the name of Person, Person.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
You read that book.
God forbid you ever recommend our goddamn book. Hey, Hadassah, I haven't read many books. One that I have read that I like to recommend is called The Phantom Toll Booth. Okay? That's the only book I've read.
Why don't you recommend our book? Since we haven't discussed it in 2 years on the radio.
I've
got a book?
You know we have low self-esteem. We sit here and recommend other people's books and don't bring ours up. Although I guess in a roundabout way I just did.
Part of the reason I don't bring our book up is I'm embarrassed by the title.
Hey, what's the book called?
Dr. Drew and Adam book.
Yeah.
Dr. Drew color book? Is it like one of those coloring books?
It's a pop-up. James? Drew does most of the popping. James, you're 14. What's up?
I have a really small penis.
Yeah.
Really small.
Uh-huh. How big is it?
No hair on it at all.
No hair on the penis?
You're 14.
For my dad's Rogaine, and I put it on my penis.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. It's really scary. It's so big.
That was entertaining.
Yeah, that was good.
That was kind of fun.
Drew, what would happen if you took Rogaine and put it on your pubic area?
No, your pubic hair wouldn't fall out.
It wouldn't?
But it wouldn't come in either.
But probably would irritate the hell out of you.
It possibly.
I don't know. Is it like a lotion? It could
It's
be
a
good.
lotion. Yeah.
It could be good.
No,
Kids, don't do this at home, kids. Do not do this at home.
Speaking of pubic hair, you know what I'm doing tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Little
that I'm
shaven?
a little nervous about.
I heard you talking to Jimmy about something.
Testing.
In this year in the Man Show, we have 2 new Juggy dancers, and they're twins from Kentucky, these great-looking blondes, Julie and Shawnee. And they went to a Kentucky university, not a big one, not University of Kentucky, but a small private school on a basketball scholarship. And I was drunk one night talking to them at the El Rey Theater, as a matter of fact, and they were telling me that they were 48% from the 3-point range, and that one of them had a 34-point game in college, and the other had like a 28-point game, and the other one was second in the nation from 3 points.
Wow.
And all that kind of stuff. And I was thinking, we should play you guys in basketball, me and Jimmy, against the 2 Kentucky twins.
Oh my
they're
God.
super hot blondes,
strong.
and they're good, right?
They're
and then
gonna
I thought,
kill
now what's
you.
going to make this good? And I thought, strip basketball. There you go.
So you guys are gonna be naked on TV soon.
There's a very realistic possibility, but I got to tell you, I have no idea what to expect.
Did you hear that,
doing it
Hadassah?
tomorrow morning, and I just pray to God I'm not in a pair of high tops
You're
and
nervous,
a jock
right?
strap. Well, it's
gotta
like,
be scared.
on one hand, they're chicks, so I think I can handle them.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
On the other hand, they both had a free ride for a basketball scholarship for 4 years and did
know what?
nothing for 3 years.
Outside jumpers. They're going to be
they're
outside
just
all
sit
day
outside
long.
and shoot.
You know what? A woman boxer would beat my ass.
Oh,
Straight
yeah,
up.
the
whether
women-
she's a woman or whether she's not, she would beat my ass. I
Adam,
would
don't
not challenge her to a
Adam,
boxing match.
Kentucky basketball. I don't care if you're a baby. You're going to be hitting them from 3-point land in Kentucky.
I got to tell you, but
better
let
wear
me,
lots
let me
of
tell you
clothing.
something.
Yeah.
There's going to be no chivalry here.
Are you going total naked? You're
all
not going to
knees
boxers?
and elbows, whatever it takes. We're
All right.
getting
Is
we're
it a
getting
full
down
game or is
to
it
it.
shots?
It's a full game. It's
To what,
2
like
on 2.
full game?
Well,
Yeah.
11?
we've worked it out. Yeah, it's to 11, and we've worked out the articles of clothing so that obviously, winner take all.
I'm thinking
Oh, it's
elbows.
winner take all.
Elbows and a lot of aggressive rebounding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to
boy.
start
Box out.
intimidating
Don't
early.
you want to
think
have
it's
the
sick day.
clothing is coming off as the game goes on?
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Every point.
Yeah, so I may be playing like the fourth quarter and just a jock strap or something. The only thing more humiliating about being nude is doing something athletic while you're nude and wearing high tops.
Those things are going to be flapping around pretty good.
Oh,
That's
I'm
all
gonna
I'm
have to
say.
duct tape them to my leg or something. Our executive producer Daniel Kelson's already got 500 on the Twins. By the way, there's a lot of money going around the office, and Jimmy and I
wanna see this.
have
Where's it
never
been
played.
played?
Well, it'll air on the Man Show, but however it comes out, it's coming out, and that's tomorrow at 8. So
Well, to the boy with no pubic hair, you think you got problems? Don't worry about it.
yeah, I may have a lot this time tomorrow. Liz,
Hey, yeah.
you're 15. What's going on?
Yeah, how's everybody?
Hey, Liz.
Good.
Liz.
Okay, first of all, is Rob Thomas in there?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey.
along with Carlos Santana, it was awesome.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I had a good time doing it.
With Matchbox 20.
I know you've answered this 5,000 times. I was thinking on the ride here. I'm not going to ask any Santana questions, but I'm asking for myself. I don't know. Did he contact you? How did that? I know you've told it 1,000
I know,
times.
and you know what? I've
but-
got it down to the super condensed version.
Good.
So it's okay.
Good.
I got a call for actually just that there was I was living in New York. There was a guy that lived 2 blocks from me named Ital who was working on a track for the new Santana record. It was the last song that was going to be put on the record. They wanted to know if I wanted to come and write it with him because he didn't have any lyrics or any melody and he couldn't finish the song. And so I went over and we put it together and that was supposed to be it for me. And then about 2 weeks later, I got a call from the management asking if I wanted to sing it because originally they didn't know who was going to sing it.
He sang on the demo.
So I got a
and
call
then-
like a week later that said, "Hey, do you want to sing this song?" Carlos, it was actually a great compliment. They said that Carlos listened to the demo and was like, they were going back and forth, and what about this guy, and they said, and Carlos just looked at the tape player and he's like, what about this guy? He's like, he'd never heard of Matchbox 20. He had no clue, who the hell we were.
Well, he's pretty stoned. And he's so into that Santeria. Who's got time? But I mean, how cool is that? I mean, and why wouldn't he sing it? I mean,
well, he doesn't sing.
He does.
No,
he's sung on other.
No.
All that black magic.
No, it
wasn't him.
That was
has a
actually
singer.
I think his name was Greg Jolie, and I
He's not the
apologize
guy.
because I think I
Oh, I'm
mispronounced it.
devastated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was the big thing.
My
is
youth
like,
taken away
The big
from
thing
me.
is like no one knows who sang Black Magic Woman for the most part. Which I mean, the whole thing with this record, it was a Carlos record, and in the end, it'll,
It's like Yngwie Malmsteen, just Latin.
I always thought he sung.
Yeah, me too.
No, he doesn't sing, and he's not really he doesn't write.
And as it turns out, he doesn't play the guitar. He just stands up there.
The
and looks
Hanson
cool.
guys
No,
go
you know
in
the
there
thing
and do
is,
the
the thing
tracks.
is that
It's
that's
got
a
a good look,
tribute
though.
to him. I mean, he plays the hell out of the guitar. That's
Yeah.
why he's such a legend now because that's what
Wow.
it takes is just
Isn't that
being able
amazing?
to do what you do.
There you go.
Who the?
I mean, how old are we? And like some of us are just learning this. It's pretty amazing.
I just always
Oye Como Va
thought.
was written by Tito Puente.
I just assume, and he didn't sing it.
No. Well, Oye Como Va actually was Santana and his whole band because that was
A group.
like a gang vocal, so that was an easy.
And Earth, Wind, and Fire sat in.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, who the hell knew? Liz?
Yeah.
All right, so you're
Liz,
really
poor
your
Liz.
problem is really is you're pregnant
Yeah.
and you want to get an abortion
Or adoption.
or
Adoption. Hallelujah.
All right.
How far into this are you?
I'm 2 months.
Okay, so it's time to make a decision, right?
Yeah, but my mom doesn't want. She wants me to like keep the kid and stuff.
How old is your mom?
My mom's like 46 or something.
Why is she so hell-bent on you keeping the child?
I have no idea.
Boy,
Does she want you to keep it and have an adoption, or just keep it period and it be your baby?
Keep it and have it be mine.
Well, I believe it's ultimately your choice. So
Yeah, but I mean, should I have an abortion, or should I have the kid and give it up for adoption, or?
I think it's courageous to put yourself out for 9 months in order to to allow somebody else a chance at life, and give them up through adoption. There are tons of parents out there would love to have a nice kid, and
yeah. Hey, Liz.
Yeah.
Is your mom married to your dad still?
They're separated.
I see. Are you the youngest? Do you have a few brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
And they're all out of the house?
Yeah.
Hey,
is your oldest sibling 30?
He'll be 29 in July.
Wow.
Yeah, I
did the math
that one
too.
coming
Yeah.
on
yeah,
too.
Me too.
Do you think? Let me ask you this, Drew. For something like this, if you're, how old are you? 17?
15.
15. Oh my God! And if you're gonna do this, do you think that now, 2 months in, that she should have some counseling?
Oh, absolutely.
Through the entire pregnancy to get her ready for what she's about to do.
She sounds great, and she sounds ready for that kind of thing. So
Can I add something? Even though it's your decision, Liz, I would sit down and talk to your mom and see why she wants you to have the baby. Maybe you can learn something about her.
We know why.
Yeah.
Because she had a baby when she was 15.
Yeah. Understood.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Isn't it interesting that you're rebelling against mom by adoption?
I'll show you. I'll do the responsible thing.
Yeah.
Ha-ha.
It's like you. I'll work.
That's right.
Except it's not really working out.
I'm the black sheep of the family now because I have a job and make money. They're so ashamed of me. I've become in my family. Anyone who makes more than $28,000 a year becomes the man and shouldn't be trusted. That's how I grew up. I grew up like all people that have jobs are evil. Mm-hmm. And guys who wear suits are evil, and anyone who produces anything, or certainly anyone who employs more than like 20 people. Evil.
But I still think some with the guys in the suits, they could be onto something though. I still think that could have some merit.
Yeah, a small percentage of the people they call the man are actually still the man. Heidi?
Hey, boy, let me give her a phone number, please. Hang on. I've got two numbers. One is a Planned Parenthood number, 800-230-PLAN, and we got another family planning number, 800-942-1054.
All right, but you can just call information and get family planning and talk to them.
Sounds just great, though.
But what Rob was asking, which was interesting, is if you're gonna, you're gonna give your child up for adoption, and you got about 7 months before D-Day, should you be working with someone constantly in that 7 months?
Not constantly, but you should be definitely supported through the entire process.
There's two things you're dealing with. You're dealing with the fact that you're going to have a child at 15, which is enough to really mess up anyone like her mother, perhaps.
Yep.
And then you're dealing with the fact that you're going to have to carry this baby and then give it away, which you think you're ready for it, but then when that happens, man, I don't know if you could be. It's a miracle.
It can be very tough.
When I'm in charge, I'm going to have the time from 9 months shaved down to 6 months, so people don't get so attached. It's going to be one of the platforms I run on, Drew. What do you think?
Pull babies out at 6 months?
No, just, come on, ladies, wrap it up. That's going to be about it. Come on, quit stringing this along.
I'm trying to think of a nice little catchy slogan for that.
Here's all I'm saying. It's been 9 months.
You did it. Ladies, wrap it up.
It's been 9, ass or get off the pot is basically what it's going to be. Well, look at it this way. It's been 9 months for how long? A billion years?
Yeah.
If guys got pregnant, we'd have that trimmed down about 3 weeks by now.
Nice.
It would have been 9 months for the first.
Actually, at halftime would be a good time.
Guys would
have.
After
the second quarter, just go ahead and have it.
I do believe guys would have shaved that time down. The gestation period.
I think population would have just ceased to grow. That would have been it. It would have been like, oh.
Oh, wait. We got to take a break. Heidi?
Yeah?
You got a question for Matchbox 20?
Yes, I do.
All right. Can you save it until after the break?
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic.
Maybe
We'll also hear something
song.
off the new CD as well. What do you say? Hang on there, Heidi.
She actually has a question about the song we're going to play.
Fantastic. We'll be back with Matchbox 20. Heidi, you, me, Drew, everyone after this.
LoveLine.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
Honey, I took a first response pregnancy test. Jenny's getting a brother or sister.
Great, but you're only a day late.
It works that soon.
First response. So advanced it can be used as soon as the first day of your missed period. No at-home tests work sooner, and it's over 99% accurate in lab tests. Use as directed. See your doctor as recommended.
Jenny, you're gonna have a baby to play with.
Where is it?
Growing in Mommy's tummy.
Better get it out now.
Why?
There's no room in there.
First response. Nobody tells you sooner.
Every year there are over 20 million car wrecks in this country. It's not pretty. but people bang out the dents, rebuild them, and resell them to, well, maybe you, bucko. If you're buying a used car, it's a crapshoot. Get a vehicle history report from Carfax.com. They'll give you the real history on any used car. Visit CARFAX.com or ask your dealer for a Carfax vehicle history report. Next time, we will discuss getting stuck with a lemon.
Hi, I'm Serenity, and these are my friends, Missy and Stephanie.
You know, a lot of things happen to us every day that we have no control over.
But HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases aren't things that just happen to you. You do have a choice.
You can choose to use a condom, have safe sex, and take control of your life.
Asking for a condom isn't stupid. It's smart. It shows that you care about yourself and your partner.
You can do something about sexually transmitted diseases.
Use a condom.
Every partner.
Every time.
We do.
A message brought to you by Wicked Pictures and AIDS Project Los Angeles.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool, join the crowd, have a drink even though you're not 21.
Let's go, she's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Somewhere in our community is a mother whose drug abuse once left her unable to care for her kids. There's a father, too, whose alcohol use drove his wife and children away. There's a boyfriend whose drug use frightened his girlfriend into giving him an ultimatum: get help or I'm gone. Help is available. It's in the form of treatment programs for drug abuse and alcohol problems, and the good news is that these programs are making a big difference in people's lives. With proper treatment, mothers and fathers, sweethearts and coworkers, friends and neighbors are overcoming drug and alcohol problems and reclaiming their lives. Isn't it great that treatment works? To find out about drug and alcohol treatment programs that can help, call 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-HELP. There is help, and it works. A public service of this station and the Center for Substance Abuse Treatment.
Dad, I don't think our campfire's totally out.
Are you kidding me? I know when a campfire's out.
Did you drown the fire with water and stir it with a stick?
No, it's out. We don't have to. Who said that?
Frank, it's a talking moose with sunglasses.
And a bunch of singing and dancing forest animals.
We know we can count on you to do what Smokey says.
And when your folks desire to build a fire,
Hot, hot.
clear brush and branches away, and keep water nearby like you oughta.
Okay, I poured water on the fire. I stirred it with a stick. Everybody walked slowly toward the RV.
Dad, these are just Smokey's friends.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Frank, it's Smokey.
Nice hat, Smokey. Want the rest of my peanut butter sandwich?
Dad!
Visit Smokey at www.smokeybear.com. Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, the National Association of State Foresters, and the Ad Council.
Not since Tusk have I heard a band work in unison with a rock and roll band like that.
I've never heard of Tusk.
Doug Henning
Are
was
you
on that.
assing me with the Tusk?
Tusk sang all the Fleetwood Mac stuff.
Tusk? It was the USC marching band playing with Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, yeah.
Drew, you went to USC, you
I went to the medical
jackass.
school. I had to go
Oh,
undergraduate.
Jesus Christ.
You are my teacher.
Oh, God. God, do I need a raise working with you. It's really,
Is that what they called when the band and Fleetwood Mac were together?
Well, Tusk was the name of the song. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You know what? You know what it's like working with Drew. Remember those episodes of Bewitched when she'd bring back like Benjamin Franklin, and he'd walk around the house all big-eyed. What is this box with images in it? That's called a television set. Do tell. And the phone would ring, and he'd give a startled look. Why is she talking into that box? That's what it's like working with Drew. It's minus the powdered wig.
But Adam, there was so much comedy potential in that they put it on a sitcom. So come on now,
And he knows medicine, which is really important to a lot of people.
Now, I swear I'm not so sure about that.
I don't even know if he knows medicine.
I don't know who to believe anymore. I really don't.
Thank God for Dr. Drew.
All right, that is David Allen Greer. All right, let's say hi to Heidi, and then we'll hear the new song entitled Tusk. You can see him performing it down at the Wiltern Theater.
Yeah, right?
Oh, we got to straighten that out.
Okay, we were terribly wrong about that, and I'll take all the blame for it. It's not the Wiltern Theater at all, even though I'm sure it's a lovely theater. It's the Wilshire Ebell Theater, the Wilshire Ebell Theater that we'll be at. I'm sure that there's some nice people at the Wiltern Theater, but it's not us.
Is that where Kevin and Bean... Wait a minute.
All right. I don't know, Drew, but don't go down that road.
Yeah, let's don't take it too far because the next break it could be a different theater.
Okay.
All right, Heidi.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, I'm talking to Matchbox 20. Oh, my God.
Yes, Heidi. Hey.
Heidi, you've been very patient.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, Drew.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank you for saving one of my friend's ass on prom night. I got some of your condoms.
Oh, my God.
Just one.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Hallelujah.
Nicely done.
Drew sews each and every one of those by hand.
He does. No, we're giving away a condom for anybody that registers at drdrew.com.
Nice.
And you get more if you register other people, too.
Adam?
So free condoms right in your mailbox.
Yes, this Adam or Gaynor?
Adam Carolla.
Yeah, it's why do you keep doing that to me, man? It's like being with Rob.
I'm
Hey,
not bringing
Adam,
you anymore.
No,
I'm not
it's-
bringing you
This
anymore.
is very awkward for me. Can we just talk to Rob and talk to Adam? That's fine.
All right. So you want to talk to Star Adam?
That really hurts. That hurts too.
My boyfriend watches your show.
Man.
The camera angle up on the chicks on the trampoline.
Okay, we'll do that. Tell him to have another beer, and we'll take care of that.
Yeah, you need a new boyfriend, honey.
All right, you have a question for Matchbox 20?
I love you.
Oh, thank you. Is that a question?
Love you, Adam. I don't know your last name, but I love you too.
Hi. You know what, Heidi? I've always been there for you, sweetie. Honestly.
Actually, I bought your first album right after Long Day came out.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Heidi.
You were the one. Thank you.
One of my local radio stations played the hell out of it. I'm like,
Right on.
got to get this.
Where was Heidi calling from?
Kentucky.
Oh, right on.
Uh-oh.
Home
of the basketball
infamous twins.
Oh, that's a very ominous
omen.
sign.
It's an omen, Adam.
Adam, you're going down. I don't
Do you play basketball, Heidi?
No.
Heidi, do you have a question about the video
The
for
Lakers
Ben?
pulled it out from 16 point down, Adam. You can do it. I know.
I'm going to pull something out if they score another three-pointer. I'll tell you that. What's up? You have the question?
Yes. I was wondering on your new video for Bent, what was the inspiration for, like, you walking around and, like, falling down and getting beaten up?
Falling down.
You know, it was funny. Like the song itself, we thought had a kind of an uplifting tone to it, and we wanted to have that to be the video as just the idea of you keep getting knocked down, and no matter what life throws you, you keep getting back up. And then there was the underline of the idea that we had been, right before we made the video, there had been so many people after the Santana thing talking about if our band was mad at me or if they were jealous or if they had problems with the fact that, of the Grammys and everything going on, that we thought it would be really funny if in the video we had our band beating me up. And so originally, the original plan for it and the original script for the video had Adam or Kyle beating me with a Grammy. And actually, the Grammys wouldn't let us do it. They said you're not allowed to use that likeness of the Grammy and like beating somebody over the head with it. So they said no go. But originally that was it. So we used those two things.
It's always great too. You call. I know how this works from the Man Show. You call the place and you go, yeah, we'd like the clearance to use the Grammy for a comedy bit we're doing. And they go, yeah, that's great. Just fax us over a script of what you'll be doing with the Grammy. And you go, we don't have to fax a script. We're just going to be sort of showcasing it. Oh, that's great. We appreciate that. Just fax it over because the script says Grammy gets rammed up ass of monkey. So you go, listen, I could fax over a script, but why kill a tree? Right. We just wanted you to sign off on this because it's just in good fun. And they go, fine, just fax over.
And we could lose the monkey. It doesn't have to be a monkey.
Then you fax, and then you go, okay, read the script, but put it in context. Yeah, that's what.
We're using a Yorkshire Terrier.
So they said no, you can't use it.
Yeah,
and ended up
we went up with the video that we did. They just beat me with their hands.
Who was the band that wanted us to
clear that?
That sounded really weird though for radio. Did you know what you said?
Who wanted us to be in their video?
Yeah.
It was Save Ferris,
Save
I think.
Ferris, that's
right. All right.
I want to talk to Michael or Michelle down here. Michelle?
Yeah?
You're 21?
Yep.
You got a bisexual girlfriend?
Yeah. Well, I'm bisexual, and actually we're both bisexual.
I see.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
And
she has actually she has a strap on, and she wants to have.
Oh, dear Lord, don't mess this call up. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah,
yes, please talk quickly.
Okay, I have a bisexual girlfriend, and I'm bisexual, and she has a strap on, and she wants to have anal sex with me with that. Reluctant, 'cause I'm afraid it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Here's what I'd do. I would strap on an anus and let her go to town.
I think that you should buy varying degrees in size of strap-ons and just start with a really tiny one and then work your way up.
Yeah, like those Russian dolls, those wooden walls.
You can get the Tyco starter anal kit. That'll get, like it's from like Romco or something. Yeah, Play School. It's plastic.
Yeah, Little Slut, Junior Starter Kit, it's called. Right.
Anal Buddy.
Anal Buddies.
Yeah.
Right. There's a bunch of different names, but they all make one. You start with that, and then you move your way up to one
Are you
of those
intrigued
big
by this, or are
novelty
you
sizes.
disgusted by it, or are you thinking about it? Yeah.
I'm thinking, but I'm kind of disgusted, actually.
Well, why would you do it, or why would you even consider doing it if it's not something you want to do?
Really considering it, but I mean, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about all the problems. I mean, like, would I not be able to hold it in if I had to go to the bathroom or something if this happened?
No, that's not usually what comes
You
of all
mean
this.
during the act, you mean?
No, like anytime. Like.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
No, it's in all seriousness, it sounds funny, but it's not. I mean, it's a common practice, so that's not a problem. Like, or else people would just be running around holding their asses all day.
Well, it's not particularly healthy. You can cause fissures and tears and hemorrhoids and things, but to lead to incontinence, I mean, the inability to control all that, not that likely. Not that likely.
Hey, does she want you to do it to her, by the way? I'm just curious about that.
She just gets turned on by it, like just the idea of her doing it to me.
Yeah, but why don't you just bend her over for a couple minutes and see if she's digging it?
I don't really want to have butt sex with anybody.
By the way, for all young ladies who men are pressuring them to do this, Adam has just come up with the perfect comeback.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, the strap-on anus.
Yeah.
No.
This Adam has come back with.
Adam.
Yeah, which is, hey, if you guys want to, if I have to subject myself to this, all right.
Bend over and let's see
I'm
how
going
it
to go out
feels.
and I'm going to buy the anal buddy and I'm going to give it to my husband.
Anal buddy.
I still would like some credit for the strap-on anus.
No, I thought that was genius.
That was
solid.
cute. Anal buddy's catchy though.
Yeah.
It is kind of cute.
It could be a set.
You can have a little smiley face on the end of it. It's your anal friend.
Yeah, with like some playtime lubricant.
Can you see the commercials? The little guy smiling. Hi, I'm your anal buddy. You know?
You have glitter lubricant and
Oh, nice.
Different colors.
Hey, do they still sell those fake cigarettes at the store? Those candy cigarettes?
Yes, I just got some cigars the other day. Somebody gave me some
Do
cigars.
you think that that's responsible for like why I smoke? When I was 8 years old, I used to chew those candy cigarettes, and now I smoke like a fiend.
I bet one of your parents smokes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There you go. That's why they smoke.
Couldn't be the fake cigarettes.
No, not the fake cigarettes. That's what you did the fake cigarettes because you want to be cool like your parents.
Like my parents.
But you smoke because your parents smoke.
All right, we are going to hear something.
I gotta
from,
say my
They're
lawsuit.
so gone.
We're going to hear something from Matchbox 20 right now. This is off of what the hell's the name? Yes, Mad Season by Matchbox 20, and this one is called Bent.
Too tired to make it. Be my breath so I can walk. If I need some other love, then you give me more than I can stand. When my smile gets old and faded, wait around, I'll smile again. Shouldn't be so complicated. Just hold me and then. Or just hold me again. Can you help me? I'm bent. I'm so scared that I'll never get put back together. Keep breaking me in, and this is how we will end. With you and me, bent. If I couldn't sleep, could you sleep? Could you paint me better off? Could you sympathize with my needs? I know you think I need a lot. I started out clean, but I'm jaded, just falling in, or just breaking my skin. Can you help me? I'm bent. I'm so scared that I'll never get put back together. Keep breaking me in, and this is how we will live with you and me. Starting down me, it's never enough till I feel all your pieces. Starting down me, keep bending me on till I'm completely broken. It shouldn't be so complicated. Just touch me and then, or just touch me again. Can you help me? I'm bent. I'm so scared that I'll never get put back together. Keep breaking me in, and this is how we will live. With you and me living without understanding. Here I go there again. Can you help me? I'm bent. I'm so scared that I'll never get put back together. Yeah, you're breaking me in, and this is how we will live with you and me.
We'll be right back with more LoveLine.
How was school today, Rebecca?
We learned what the Earth was like a long time ago, way back in the 1990s.
Oh.
Grandpa, did you ever taste water?
Oh, my, no. By the time I was a boy, water, if you could find it, was pretty much unfit to drink. But I hear tell, long ago, children used to make lemonade with actual tap water and drink it on hot, sunny days.
Really?
Yeah, and sometimes they'd fill balloons with water and toss them at each other and laugh, or run through the sprinkler singing and carrying on. And then after a day of playing, their folks would put them in the tub, fill it with water and bubbles, and scrub them till they were squeaky clean.
Wow. Why didn't people try to save the water?
Well, I guess they didn't think one person could make a difference.
Thousands of Americans make a difference every day. For example, over 900 million tons of untreated sewage is no longer discharged into our nation's waters. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
Okay, class, this part of the museum is known as the Hall of Trees.
What's a tree?
Large plants that once covered much of the Earth. This is a full-scale model of a maple tree.
What are those green things?
Those were called leaves. They took in sunlight, nourished the tree, expelled oxygen, creating air for people to breathe.
People didn't breathe out of air tanks?
No, then air was everywhere. The sky was blue, even the ocean was blue.
The ocean was blue?
And filled with fish.
What's a fish?
When you protect the Earth, you protect your health and that of your children. We're making progress. There has been a significant improvement. 20 years ago, air pollution in Los Angeles exceeded health standards on 4 out of every 5 days. But we still have a long way to go.
Here's the Hall of Weather. Press that button and you'll hear a rainfall.
Why'd they need rain?
Without rain, a flower couldn't grow.
What's a flower?
One person can make a difference. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
Personally, I'm so sick of hearing about the environment.
I know. What's everyone so worried about?
51 million Americans live in areas where the air is officially classified as unhealthy to breathe.
It's a big world, and it's been here a long time.
Yeah, we're talking years and years and years.
The Center for Disease Control says that 94,000 people get sick every year from contaminated water. 900 of those people die.
It's all in their heads.
It's media hype.
The average American dumps at least 20 pounds of household toxins down the drain every year, most of which ends up in the drinking water supply.
Personally, I drink tap water. I mean, it's not like we're in Bangladesh.
Personally, I feel fine. I mean, I ask you, seriously, who's really getting hurt here?
5.8 million children died last year as a result of unsafe drinking water.
Not me or my kids, right, Billy? Billy? Where are you?
Can one person make a difference? Today, 66% of our rivers and lakes are safe for fishing and swimming, a third more than in 1970. One person can make a difference. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
And now, Vince and Larry, the crash test dummies, with a lullaby.
Crumple, crumple, little car. When you crash, it's au revoir.
If on dumb luck you rely, through the windshield they will fly.
Keep your children off the streets. Put your kids in safety seats.
Crumple, crumple, little car. Don't be dummies like we are. Gee, Vince, I'm kind of sleepy now.
Okay, Larry, just crash anywhere.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids' safety belts. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No, thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink, even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Some recognition is the first step.
It's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Rob Thomas is he's doing this trick where he takes his beer and he puts it through his nose. And Adam Gaynor is
That's Adam.
Both here.
Yeah,
yes.
if you call, I'm Adam.
Right. Matchbox 20. And we were just talking off the air because Adam's on his fifth melon wine cooler.
Yeah.
And we were talking off
Adam
the
rolls
air
over the
about the
Metallica likes the breezers.
The yummy phase is something that I've
I wanted to
coined.
learn more about this. If I'm going through it, I need to know what the yummy phase would be.
Well, it's not that you go through it; it's you never get out of it.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
And here's my theory on this because I know a couple of guys like this.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody starts off in the yummy phase. I mean,
Yeah.
Drew, you have a couple of 3 7-year-olds, right?
Oh, it is sweets
Then when
and potato French fries.
Then when you eat pudding and
Yeah.
French fries,
Yeah.
right?
And Kool-Aid.
High fat, high sugar.
Right, and everyone goes through that. And then it stays with you for a while.
Sure.
And then somewhere around, I don't know, 13, 14, you start getting into like a steak and maybe some stew and some stuff, a vegetable. You pick a vegetable or two, but it's not liver and it's not mushrooms or anything.
Sure.
It's maybe a little broccoli or asparagus or something. But then as you get older, especially for men, and men do this, they start getting into brandy and they start getting into beer. And then eventually it can spin out into like monkey brains and stuff
Do you
like
think
that.
it's 'cause they've lost the pretense that like they like to drink? Like it used to, you could, well, I like this, but now it's just like screw it. I just want to get drunk. I'll just take whatever it takes, but just get quick. And
Some of it's a biological change. I think is
You know what I did?
to get a sensory
And some
experience.
of it is acquired.
I got addicted to Manischewitz wine for 2 weeks.
Right.
I was just drinking it. You understand what that is? I'm a nice Jewish boy, and it's the stuff you drink at like Passover. And I was like, man, I went out and I bought a bottle of it for the house, man. I'm 30 years old. I got problems.
Yeah, because Manischewitz really it's a Jewish wine cooler.
Yeah.
But it's
basically
the reason
what Manischewitz
It's like the Jewish Thunderbird, though.
It's
Right.
the reason Jews do not develop alcoholism.
Exactly. It's kosher too.
No, it's such a traumatic experience to drink that as wine.
It's really fortified Jew
Is this on the air?
wine.
Is this on-
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So my yummy phase theory goes that you start to progress, and usually about 19 or 20 or something like that, you start getting into maybe tobacco, cigars, or chewing tobacco, cigarettes.
Hookers.
You start getting into beer, and you start getting into, eating poontang. You know what I'm saying? These
Yeah.
are all things that aren't
Yummy face.
They're not on the menu.
That's part of the yummy phase.
That's part of the yummy.
That ain't the yummy phase.
After the yummy
Oh,
phase.
okay.
That's after
That's
the yummy
pre-yummy
phase.
phase. Or
Yeah.
post.
Yeah, you took one of Drew's triplets and told him to go down on a hooker. They'd be like, no way, unless you put some pudding down there. For him, right?
nice.
Drew, which would be a
I
good
don't even want
training.
to be here anymore.
Be
This is so
be a good training
wrong.
device for you. But a lot of guys, not a lot of guys, but some guys I've met, they just stay in the yummy phase
Yeah.
and they never get out. It's wine coolers
Yeah.
and pixie sticks for the
Pina
rest of
coladas,
their
You
life.
baby.
got Adam.
Pina
You got Adam,
coladas.
36 years old.
Yeah, 36.
Walking
And
with
I
a
didn't start
breezer.
drinking coffee till I was 30.
Yeah.
Right,
So
yeah,
that's-
coffee.
yeah.
Not yummy.
And when you do drink coffee,
Chocolate.
tons of cream.
I put chocolate
Yeah.
in it. I won't drink it without chocolate.
There you
chocolate and it's tons of sugar and it's just
caramel
it's like
macchiatos
it's like melted ice
Now
cream.
me, I
at
just
that
chew
point.
on the beans, and therefore that's
Yeah.
why I'm here with the
You like
beer.
it.
Yeah.
You're nowhere near the yummy. Yeah, and to me, I'm trying to think, but when you start getting into some serious like raw fish, caviar, that
Right.
of stuff, you're way out of the yummy. Like if you
So-
have some brandy, smoke a
I can't
cigar,
do it.
and
I don't
eat some
think I'm there.
caviar, you're way out of the yummy
I'm
phase.
not ready for that.
No, you're in the yummy
Yeah,
phase.
I'm
That's
36
all right.
and I'm not ready for that.
That's
You're
fine.
a girly drink drunk.
Yeah.
Andrea, you're 17. What's up?
Okay. Every time I have an orgasm, no matter like if it's sex or oral sex, sometimes I cry afterwards. Like
How about if you masturbate?
I don't masturbate at all.
No, you don't.
At all.
Do you think you would start crying if you did?
No, probably not. Cause like it's
My
really.
maid cries when I masturbate, by the way.
I
She's
bet.
had it up to here with my
Sobbing.
hamper.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
breaks her heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry one of these days.
Uh,
I'm scared about it.
I can't believe she's 17 and she has all these orgasms to compare it to.
Yeah, that's
wow.
unusual.
Wow.
Right there. That's true.
My boyfriend likes to spoil me with oral sex. So,
And so, why do you think it wouldn't happen with masturbation?
excuse me?
Why do you think that the crying wouldn't occur with masturbation?
Here, give it a try now. We'll wait.
No. It's like I think when I'm with my boyfriend, it's really emotional.
Okay.
And by myself, it wouldn't do anything for me. You know.
All right. So why is it so intensely emotional? And is there any issues? Anything?
No, I don't know. That's why I'm calling. I have.
Well, it could be a good thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, does
That's
it
what I'm
bother you
thinking.
just that you cry, or is there something else that comes with it?
She's just wondering.
I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. It's just like I'll have a really good orgasm, and then I'll be like,
I think it's beautiful. I mean, I think
Are you
that's
head
a-
over heels in love
It's
with
a
him?
release.
yeah, I'm totally in love.
Well, there you go, baby. It's a good thing, I think. I mean, maybe one day you'll get a grasp and you'll get bored of him and you'll stop crying. But I think right now you should enjoy it.
It always seems like if you really intensely hate someone, if you really intensely love someone, the difference between those two emotions is really scarce. Like everything that comes with those emotions, the heatedness, the loss of being able to think straight, like all that is the same. And then there's that one little component that makes it different.
Yeah.
Do you know? And so it would be the same way. Like this is such an intense emotion that it would cause you to do something like that because it's this release and this unloading.
How old is your boyfriend?
He's the same age, but it's like
All right. I'm all right with you.
Hey,
And,
you know what? 17 and he's spoiling you with oral sex. I say he's on the right track.
Sounds like
You're-
a keeper.
He's way out of the yummy phase, this cat. All right, Andrea.
Thank you.
Don't question it. You're fine. Yes?
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Catherine.
Hi.
Hey, you're 14. What's up?
Yeah, I have a question for Matchbox 20.
Okay.
Adam, I love you from Matchbox 20.
This is why I stayed here this long. By the way, it was really close to leaving. I'm having another wine cooler just for you.
Thank you. I was wondering, first CD you had the 20 with like 20.
Yeah.
When it spelled out 20.
Why'd you have to do this to us, man? Everything was getting along just fine.
Didn't your 7th grade English teacher call you on
Yeah.
this?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, I just want to say it just because we're asked in every interview and it was made like such a big
The
thing
quick
and it really
version.
wasn't at all, right? But we didn't change our name. We did it on our record. We spelled it out. We don't care how people write it. It was an Entertainment Weekly that we were the loser of the week because I made a joke that we were sick of being compared to bands like Blink-182 and Eiffel 65, which I thought was an obvious joke, but sarcasm in print doesn't translate ever, and so
No.
it just came out, and then and people thought that we were just way too precious for our own good. And the truth was, we didn't change our name. We just wrote it differently on our record. So
you can call us the Verve Pipe. though.
yeah, it doesn't matter. You can call us
Whatever
Tonic,
you
I don't
want.
care.
It's fine. It was just something that we wanted to have it written out, and we thought it was a cool, fun little idea. It was
Yeah.
just kind of we like to see it, and we had to put out a press release. That's how it works in this business. And then
It was in no way supposed to be noteworthy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You guys, thank you so much for
You are
it.
the sweetest.
Thanks, Catherine.
You guys are gods.
You are a goddess.
Thanks. Take care. All right. Hey, no, it was a God reference.
Are you okay with that whole my reference?
I was, yeah.
Okay, because that made me feel really good, and I'm having another wine cooler.
Yeah.
My third one.
I get the feeling you'd have one no matter what. This is a 3.2 alcohol by volume.
I am
these
so
wine coolers.
wasted.
Adam was that guy that would drink the non-alcoholic beer and be like, "I'm so wasted." He'd walk around.
Yeah. And then
I never did that. I'll be honest. I'm confessing a lot tonight, guys. I have not drank.
And they would go, but there's no alcohol in it. And he'd go, "Oh, but no, I feel something."
Dude,
really.
I'm having flashbacks from that non-alcoholic beer.
Then he'd do a line of baking soda and do a little freeze with it and go,
And
man,
smoke
that is
some
good
oregano.
stuff."
Smoke some oregano.
Now, Drew, what is beer by volume? What is the alcohol on that?
6.9?
Is it 6 something?
What do you got?
It's about twice, isn't it? 6.4?
Yeah. All right.
6.4.
So Adam, get moving with those wine coolers.
Dude, I'm telling you, I had 3 in the car over here, guys.
All right,
I'm
because
buzzed.
you got to drink 2 for every 1 beer that Rob drinks.
Dude, I'll be up all night.
We
man.
don't drink anymore, which is the funny thing. I just lost like 40 pounds because I stopped being a drunkard, and I was drinking a lot. And
Adam,
so
you didn't even
I
say you
stopped
look good, by
I
the
stopped
way.
like drinking.
Yeah,
I
you
stopped,
look hot.
I stopped drinking
Thanks.
like
You look
after
good,
every
too.
show, and I stopped having it. And it was a funny thing. Like it was a conscious decision. We were coming here, and the other times we've been here, we always brought.
It was
some
a
beer.
ritual for us,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
So we thought we couldn't do it without a little beer. So now it's
Makes
your
me
loss.
so happy when you
You're
guys
lost.
talk like
We're
that.
loaded.
Well, game on. We'll see you guys when you're 600 pounds 2 years from now.
Ooh, we got to go to break.
All right, that is it. Matchbox 20 just came in for the first hour. But, we'll play another song off the CD anyway.
sweet.
We like you that much.
Thank
and we do really appreciate you guys coming by. And
Thanks,
it's so nice to see, and Drew and I know you'll back me up on these, how nice the guys are and how little success has changed them.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
They were a-holes 2 years ago. No.
You knew that was coming.
Thanks for coming in, guys. We do appreciate it, and we'll be right back after this.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
1-800-LOVE-191.
We'll be right back.
These are the sounds of today's kids. And these are the voices of today's kids.
Don't underestimate me. I can work harder in school.
Give me a problem that's hard to solve.
Give me tougher work. Give me tougher books. When I solve a tough problem, I'm on top of the world.
Surprised? Don't be. 74% of kids say school should only pass them to the next grade when they've learned what's expected of them.
I'm not afraid to fail.
If I make a mistake, I'll do better next time.
75% of kids say they'd study harder if their schools gave them tougher tests. The fact is, almost all kids want to be challenged in school. So listen to the voices of kids today.
Challenge me.
Challenge me. Challenge me.
Do your part. Support higher academic achievement in your state and challenge our schools to challenge our kids. For a free booklet, call 1-800-38-BE-SMART. A message from the Ad Council and the Education Excellence Partnership.
Taking all that work home?
No, this is my own stuff. I've got a date with a financial planner.
You're only 25. Why are you planning for retirement already?
Hey, I want to be able to choose when I retire and know that I'll be financially secure when I do.
I've heard lots of people call themselves financial planners, but aren't they really trying to get you to invest in their favorite fund? Like they're selling size 20 shoes so everyone gets a hello Bigfoot.
Half this stuff is my bank statements, company insurance policies, tax returns. The planner's going to know a lot about me before recommending anything. The rest is background information I've collected on her and 2 other planners. If she passes tonight's round, she gets my papers.
Securing your financial future is important. You have a right to expect financial advice that's competent, ethical, and based on your needs. To verify that a planner is certified, call toll-free 888-CFP-MARK. A public service of the Certified Financial Planner Board of Standards.
Hey, driving fans! It may have happened to you. You may have heard the roar of the rumble strips, the blast of car and truck horns, and the heart-pounding fear of a near miss. Avoid all the dangerous crash action that comes with falling asleep at the wheel. Experience the amazing power nap. You've never seen power like this before. The Power Nap. Find out what the professional drivers have been doing for years. The Power Nap gives you the energy you need for the road ahead, and it's free. Whether you're driving to the shore with your family, to another city to meet a client, to school across the state, or anywhere there's action. The Power Nap is your ticket to revitalization. Experience the Power Nap at a rest stop near you. Just pull in, find a safe, well-lighted spot to park, turn off the key, and close your eyes. In just 20 to 30 minutes, you'll have the energy you need to drive safely for miles. So don't push it, park it. And feel the power of the Power Nap. A wake-up call to all drivers from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Association.
It's nearly 6 a.m., and we're at a rest stop talking to travelers. Excuse me?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of circadian rhythms?
It's like a Latin band, right?
Not quite. Do you know what circadian rhythms are?
It's when the stars all align and their energy creates...
No. How about you, sir? Circadian rhythms. Exactly. Circadian rhythms tell your body when it should be sleeping as well as when it should be awake. Circadian rhythms are part of our body's internal controls, a kind of built-in clock that tells us when to wake up and when to go to sleep each day. Imagine the danger that comes when we try to drive when our body thinks we should be sleeping, especially at night, early morning, and for many people, mid-afternoon. You really should try to avoid driving during your body's downtimes. If you have to drive when you'd normally be sleeping and you find yourself getting drowsy, stop for a refreshing 20 to 30-minute nap. Now what would you say when I say circadian rhythms?
I'd say, don't push it, park it.
Right. A wake-up call from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Associations.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
This June, the biggest names in heavyweight boxing are taking Showtime by storm. Evander Holyfield, once a warrior, always a warrior. Tough, strong, fearless, in quest of his 4th heavyweight title. Against Johnny Ruiz. He's won his last 11 fights, 9 of them by knockout, and he's determined to become the first Latino heavyweight champion. It's the greatest month in heavyweight history. Holyfield versus Ruiz, Saturday, June 10th at 10 p.m. Eastern Pacific. Only on Showtime, no limits.
Yep, it is the LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. And that was Matchbox 20. Adam and Rob are just hopping into the big stretch limousine. And, boy, I forgot how nice those guys
I was
were.
just going to say that. You know, it's a pleasure to have guys like that in here.
Yeah.
Smart, nice. We just sit back and just let it run.
And off the air, too. Just friendly as hell.
We didn't get a chance to talk about it with the guys, but Rob was telling me as I walked in here tonight, I said, "Oh, the tour, you must be exhausted." He goes, "Hey, look, I was doing construction 4 years ago. This is a dream come true. What are you talking about?"
Right.
You know, we don't hear that.
No,
from
certainly
anybody.
not from me.
No, you. Well, you just talk about how miserable you were. You don't talk about how grateful you are.
Well, here's what my life is. My life has gone from extra miserable to just miserable.
Well, the fact that you have to work is the deal.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
Ooh, the W word.
Hey, I went to
again.
those MTV Movie Awards last night.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Yeah, Drew went to the MTV Movie Awards, which will air on MTV, I guess, on Thursday, this coming Thursday.
It was good.
I didn't go because I had to work. Work. I had to work during the Man Show yesterday, but how was that?
It was good. We had great seats.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who'd you blow to get those?
No, just got great seats.
From MTV?
Yeah.
Must have been some kind of slip
No, they
up.
were great. It was very nice.
Wow. And they had you in front like where celebrity people were?
Yep.
And did you walk down the red carpet?
I gave the commencement speech at University of California, Irvine Medical School. So
me too.
So I came actually late, and I got in with no trouble. Wow. We found a parking place. Amazing.
Oh my
Unbelievable.
God. Unbelievable. This means it's over. Because
no, it means we're looking forward to another great year.
It does?
Yeah.
All right. To me, it's a bad sign that they're treating you well.
Please.
Well,
right,
I mean, think about it.
All right. Wasn't that great?
Here's the deal. Usually we go to these movie awards or any awards put on by MTV, and we sit in the back of the bleachers, and we have trouble getting in, and they tell us not to walk down the red carpet, and we can't get laminates, and we're not allowed backstage. It's really as if we just...
All that happened, too, okay?
Did it?
I'll be honest. Yeah, of course.
Of course.
But we had great seats.
Okay, you had good seats.
Yeah.
But you didn't get your laminates or anything, did you? No. And you couldn't get backstage or anything like that.
Not.
And did you MTV's great. They don't give their talent laminates to get backstage. Yet I'll see every one of those mother effing publicists running back and forth backstage all night. Next time I go to an MTV awards ceremony, I'm going to charge the backstage area so that I can be tackled by security and dragged out of the place.
This year was particularly poignant because I walk up to the backstage area and the security guards are, Drew, hey, great, love your show. Come on back. Through three barriers worth of security guards until I get to the MTV area.
Yeah.
And it's, hey, out of here. You have laminate.
Yeah, you're screwed.
It's very funny.
You know, it's funny. You have I think LoveLine is the longest running strip show.
Longest running failure.
Longest running failure on MTV. It's the longest running day in, day out show, a 5-day-a-week show that they've ever had. But yet, you still ain't getting backstage without being tackled.
We got great seats. It was a nice
good
show.
Seats.
I recommend the show. It's a fun show.
Did you go to the party afterward? No.
No, there wasn't.
You couldn't get in. Oh, yeah. Well, there wasn't a party for you. There was a party for the celebrities. They didn't tell you about that one, did they? Where was it?
It was on the lot at Sony, right down the street here. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was well done.
Yeah, I didn't even bother.
No, really, very, very fun. Very nice show.
All right. So you just couldn't go to the party. Kim?
You know what?
Hey.
Speaking of being over the yummy phase.
Mm-hmm. You're over the party.
Yeah. I had to get home. Wanted to get some dinner, get to bed.
I understand. Kim, you're 21. What's up?
Yeah, I have a question about medication I'm on.
All right.
I'm on Celexa. It's a new antidepressant. And I was just wondering if that is a bad sign that I can't orgasm anymore.
No, it's not a bad sign. It's a typical sign. Celexa, if you're taking 20 milligrams, is a milder antidepressant and as such has lesser of those side effects. Are you taking 20?
Yeah.
And so the fact that you get that with Celexa means you'll probably get it with all the serotonin reuptake inhibitors, so the Zolofts and the Prozacs and et cetera, except maybe Cerazone. You might talk to your doctor about Cerazone or Wellbutrin, which are slightly different classes.
Okay.
And they don't affect sexual functioning the way the other ones do.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
You're 17.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Okay, since I've been, shaving my pubic area, me and my boyfriend haven't been having sex as much, and I think it's, not pleasing him as much, but he still asks me to shave.
That's bizarre. What makes you think that it's... I'm not following your logic all the way.
Well, because it's retarded logic.
Yeah,
why would he keep asking you to shave it if it's something he didn't like?
I don't know. Okay, because, we used to have sex, all the time, and, now we barely do anymore.
How long were you doing that for before it stopped?
Huh? How long was I shaving?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. How long... Wait, let me deal with this one, Drew. I handle the hardship cases, the troublemakers.
I can't hear you very well.
Good. All right. How long have you been dating him?
Oh, we've been dating for 2 years.
Okay.
And you had sex all the time for the first what period of time?
Oh, just in the past 8 months.
All right. I'm going to do the math here and say the first 14 months.
12 months, yeah. Or 14.
Or 16,
yeah.
whatever. Now, 14 months, you were having sex all the time, right?
No, we
or
weren't.
16 months.
Just have been having sex in the last 8 months.
Okay, so you didn't have sex at the beginning of the relationship.
No.
Until 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Then you had sex all the time.
Well, not all the time, but a lot.
Okay. So he wasn't actually inside of you when you were, let's say, at the ATM,
math test,
shopping, or during school
Algebra,
hours.
yeah.
I see. So not all the time.
Not all the time.
Okay, yeah. And for instance, like when you guys were driving, he wouldn't be in you.
No.
Right. Okay. But quite a bit though, right? Not all the time, but a lot.
Yeah, a lot, but not.
Okay, but not all the time.
Not all the time.
Right, like when you're eating, like let's say Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving or something. He wouldn't be in you at the dinner table. No. Okay, hold on. Let me write this down. Okay, so not all the time, but quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times a
How
week
long?
would you say?
Probably about 3 times a week. Well, in a 5-day week. Not Saturday and Sunday, yes.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait, Drew, write that one down, please. Write it down when we, you know how I constantly try to come up with concrete examples
Yes.
about how stupid our callers are and
Yes.
how confusing they are and how combative they are.
How many
and I
times
have
a week?
to wring their goddamn necks like chickens to get any answers out of them at all.
Let's role play. How many times a week you having sex?
Well, no, the beginning is so you're having sex all the time. Not all the time, but a lot. All right. How many times a week? 3 times, but that's...
The 5-day week.
Yes. That's
Saturday and
based.
Sunday, yes.
That's based on a pagan calendar. Now, if we're talking about a Roman calendar, that's something else. Oh, which calendar are you talking about? The Gregorian calendar?
Lunar calendar?
Or the lunar calendar? Or I think there's also a Mayan calendar. I'd like to tell you how many days a week we're good for on that calendar. All right, so 3 days on a 5-day-a-week calendar.
Plus,
so
to quote her, Saturday and Sunday, yes.
Okay, so
three out of 5,
let's
and Saturday and
get
Sunday,
back to
yes.
that. So are we saying 5 days a week out of a 7-day week?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so 5 days a week. And that went on for how long?
For about 8 months. Well, yeah.
Okay, but 8 months is we're on.
That's today.
That brings us to today, doesn't it?
I mean, like most recently, like in the past 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Okay.
And that's when he asked you. When did he ask you to shave your pubic area?
About 5 months ago, but I didn't do it till recently.
When did you do it?
About a month ago.
I see. And the sex is now slowed down.
Yes.
To what?
Huh?
To how often now?
In the 7-day week.
About once a week, if that.
Based on a 7-day calendar, right?
Yes.
Week, right? Okay.
Saturday and Sunday, still yes?
No.
No.
So now it's slowed down. Yet he wants you to continue to shave that area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well-
How old is he?
He's same age, 17.
We would say there are multiple other possibilities, least of which likely.
Hold on, just so I make sure. Are you sure he wasn't 17 3 years ago, right? He's 17 now?
He's 17 now.
Okay. I don't want to do any more math there. I don't know if it has to do with that. Couples do get sort of hypersexual for, that 8 months is about right.
It's about right, but usually it's a slow taper.
Yes.
So the rapid fall off like that leads me to believe that he may be checking out a little bit.
Yeah.
And the shaving the pubic hair and all that stuff may be part of him pushing his limits to sort of wring this one out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like a car you're going to sell, so you don't bother changing oil and you throw it into reverse and you do Brody's in the parking lot when it's raining at night and you go, screw it, I'm going to have some fun.
I think something like this is going on here. Yeah.
I wonder if guys do that. They go they get themselves a girlfriend and they're kind of sensing it's getting to the end. And so it's like, screw it, I'm going to have a good time. Like
that's the threesomes come in.
Like threesomes, shave this, let me get in the cornhole with this, I'm going to nail one of your friends, and if you find out, you find out. You know what I mean? It's
some guys like, oh, that'll give me the reason to go.
Yeah, for me, I remember that, I remember being in junior high, getting about the last couple of months of ninth grade, thinking, oh, screw it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to high school. I'm getting a fresh start. I'm going to start telling teachers to F off and showing up late and, and just being a general nuisance. Like, why bother? So, you know what it's like? It's like being in a dream that you're in.
Right.
And you go, oh, screw it. I'm going to do what I want now.
I'm just dreaming.
I'm not scared anymore. Todd?
Hello?
You're 16. What's up?
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
I was making out with a guy Saturday, and I didn't get, erection.
And you didn't get one?
Mm-mm.
Normally you do.
Yeah.
And is this something you're express yourself sexually to men regularly? It's something you're used to doing?
It's used I'm doing.
You're used to doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. And have you had sex with males before?
No. Still virgin.
Okay.
But you're gay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything about this guy that was different?
Huh?
Anything about this guy that was different?
Nope.
Have you had sex with a woman?
Nope.
It's weird being gay and a virgin, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
To me, it's like, how can you be gay and be a virgin? It doesn't. It's like being to me, it's like being a virgin prostitute. It's like, you know what you're going to get into, but now.
Yeah, but they're not ready. They maybe.
Hey, I appreciate it, but it just sounds strange. You don't talk to too many gay virgins.
Well, the reason it sounds strange is we have a definition in our society where you're sort of not gay until you have sex with a male, which is sort of silly.
Yeah, well, hey, no corpse, no murder. That's what I say.
Oh, God. All right, Todd, so nothing you can tell us about where you are in your life? Are you on medication? Were you doing drugs? Is there anything unusual about this circumstance?
It's just every time, with my ex, I get a reaction.
I understand.
Your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
Well, maybe this guy's a new guy. You're a little nervous. Maybe you don't like him that much.
I felt uncomfortable. I do feel comfortable around him.
How old is he?
Same age.
Anything else going on? Really? You on any medication?
No medication.
All right. How long were you making out for?
I don't know.
Were you just like tongue kissing and stuff?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And what any other stuff?
That's it.
Just kissing?
Uh-huh.
He didn't try to go up your top?
Nope.
No. Didn't try to get second base with you, huh?
No.
Yeah, he's not much of an operator, this guy. I would have had your shirt off in no time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You know, I have very sensitive nipples. I only say that for Drew because it drives him insane.
Too much information.
Yeah. I like a little nipple play, Todd. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Okay.
I'm sure as a gay man you can appreciate that.
I guess.
Well, just a little FYI if you're ever in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think you do.
Just that mouthful of hair must be quite a turn on.
Oh, yeah. Good times. All right. Hey, Todd, listen, don't worry about it that much.
Don't worry about it?
No.
No, I don't
You'll
think it's
figure
anything.
it out.
Yeah. It's just,
why are you gay? Your parents real religious? Did someone rape you? What happened?
Molested.
You were molested?
At what age?
5.
5.
All right. But there's no connection between that and being gay.
I don't know.
Another lucky stab.
Nope.
All right.
But
All right.
it,
Well,
it may have something to do with why you're ambivalent about your feelings about a man. God knows what you pick up on in this new guy that might be something that reminds you, or who knows what, of that traumatic experience.
you get molested at 5. It can kill the junk at 16, no matter whether you're with a guy or with a girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it affects it, right?
Yeah. Okay. There's no connection between being molested and being gay. None whatsoever.
A lucky stab of that question.
Just one of our hundreds and hundreds of lucky guesses
You know,
on
I
this
was
show.
last week getting criticized in the press a little bit, and this
Hey,
is
let me say something, Drew. Let me cut you off. It's funny. I make lucky guesses night after night after night on this show with startling regularity. I mean, I'm very consistent in my lucky guesses. Yet, I go to the horse track, I lose every bet I place. Why is that? Why am I so lucky in here, Drew?
Why is it that just because we do that, we get criticized for bringing it up?
Who criticizes you?
People in the press. Who knows?
They criticize you? Really?
I just got some recently. Like we're doing a shtick that goes against the current literature. It's like, hey, we're not doing anything. We're just asking the questions.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. All those who criticize can come below me. That's my response to that. Drew, and I don't know why you read it or buy into it or whatever, but all the critics, all the people that don't like the Man Show, or they don't like LoveLine, or they don't like me, or they don't like Drew, can just blow me.
Well,
I could care less.
You got all.
I don't care.
You got all uppity about that one guy that called you a Neanderthal.
Tom Shales. Yeah. Not
See?
only call.
Why do you listen to that?
I was.
Why do
just
you even react though?
Not only call me Neanderthal. He said in the other show I did, he was reviewing Man Show, but he said that you just sit there and smugly preen at the camera.
That's right.
Yeah, he took a shot at you too.
That's right.
Yeah. Huh.
I've forgotten that. See, I didn't react to that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That really, I didn't remember it. But stuff when other professionals are taking issue as though, you know.
Well, Tom Shales is a professional fat homo, but he's a professional. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
David.
Yep.
You're 16. What's up?
I have a question for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I was reading up on the drug ecstasy.
Yeah. You read that Time magazine article?
Yeah, I read that, and I'm kind of confused. I heard you talk about a lot how it's like really dangerous, but I don't really get how it is dangerous.
That's why he's mad at that article.
Yeah, that's why I'm mad at that article. I could see how you could read that article and come away very confused because
just endorsed it.
David, God bless you. I thought the same thing, and
well, he endorses it too, though.
Well, no, it's fine. Listen, I'm not judging anybody for what they choose to do, but to provide people with information that is confusing or inaccurate is dangerous. I mean, that's going to hurt people. My deal is, David, let me try to be as clear about this as possible. First of all, you guys want to do drugs, enjoy. It breaks my heart to see people hurting themselves. What I experience every day in my practice is seeing people who have permanent mood disturbances, really agonizing, awful states of affect that they're stuck with their entire life from LSD and ecstasy. And relatively moderate
How much
exposures.
ecstasy
I would say,
damage do you see? And Drew, please, whatever estimate you give me, I will cut it in half because
I'm going to try to
exaggerate like a Jewish grandmother.
I'm going to try to give it as accurate as possible.
Please start doing that.
With, I'd say, how many hits, how many exposures?
Well, I mean, are you seeing as a addiction medicine specialist? Are you seeing people that are damaged solely from ecstasy, or are you seeing people that did a lot of acid and some ecstasy, and we don't know where the damages come in?
People that do a lot of acid tend not to do a lot of ecstasy, so I tend to blame that on the acid. I'll see like somebody does 30 hits of acid and 3 hits of ecstasy. I don't even count that.
You'll chalk that up as acid.
But if I see somebody on speed who's done ecstasy, every weekend for a year, that's ecstasy, and I've seen that regular. I would say anybody that has had more than 30 exposures to ecstasy is going to have some problems.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my estimate. And again, there's not a lot of good science to back that up, and that's why that article was so confusing. They sort of call into question whether it's in fact the case, when in fact if you talk to anybody that deals with addicts, they will tell you it's obvious. It's obvious.
All right. So I can do it 27
well,
more times.
we don't know. Well, let me tell you
let me write that down. Can you put that in a note?
Listen, one large hit of acid will give you a lifetime of trouble. So my guess is also one large hit of ecstasy will do the same thing.
Okay.
I did LSD 50 times in 2 years.
Wow.
God, that was 2 years ago. I sounded so alive.
Where were you?
On TV.
Oh, really? What was that?
I was reading a fax on TV.
Oh, our TV show?
Yeah, I sound like interested.
Yeah. Yep, you had blood in you.
Wow.
Hey, David?
Yeah?
See you later.
All right.
Don't. Please be careful, especially your age. There's lots of evidence that under 18, there's more damage done with all these hallucinogenics.
Amy.
Hey, I just want to say you guys are so smart. You guys are so smart, and Adam, you're cute.
Thank you.
Okay.
I must be just getting too old.
Yep.
You notice that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my question is kind of weird. Okay, I like guys. I like guys, and I like chicks, but I imagine myself being with them as a guy. So, I would want to be a guy to be with a guy, and be a guy to be with a girl.
Yeah, this happens, and I don't understand it. I've dealt with a number of male to female transsexuals who do that operation in order to have lesbian relationships with women.
Yeah, well, effed up is effed up. Don't try to make any sense out of these screwballs. Hey, Amy.
Yeah.
Listen, I got news for you. If you're with a guy, you're just going to get cornholed, and you could do that now.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to be pragmatic about the whole thing.
But I want to be a guy to be with a guy.
But is it that you want to be with gay men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, duh. She wants to be with a guy as a guy.
But the point I'm trying to make is that she would be unsatisfied pretending she was a male with a heterosexual.
You wouldn't work if you strapped something on?
No.
I bet a gay guy, if you gave him enough wine coolers, would let you do that to him. Yeah. Yeah, because gay guys do appreciate women. They just like the penis. They're scared of the vagina. But if you strapped a penis on over the vagina, I think you could do that. What about that? What happened to you? Listen, we're going to commercial. Amy?
Yeah.
We're going to come back. We're going to find out what happened to you, all right? Was it something good?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, maybe a little gambling going on.
I don't got it, so if you want to, you probably beat me off on this. Beat my pants off on this one.
Oh, that was a good save there. It beat you off, and then now the pants are coming off. Good save. All right, Drew, seriously, have yourself a cup of coffee. We're going to come back, and we're going to do some gambling on Amy. There's got to be something up here. All right, we'll get to that after this.
Yo, LoveLine will be right back, homie.
A Chinese philosopher once said, "Do not use a hatchet to remove a fly from a friend's forehead." Interesting quote, but not the most interesting quote you'll hear today. Not if you call Geico Direct for a quote on your car insurance. Got 15 minutes? Call Geico at 1-800-947-AUTO. That's 1-800-947-AUTO. You could cut your car insurance rate by 15% or more without wielding a hatchet. Geico Direct, the sensible alternative.
Jill, hey, you look happy. I am. I just did a first response pregnancy test. And you're not pregnant? Shh, it says I'm not. But you're only a day late. That's how soon it works. Wow.
First Response. So advanced it can be used as soon as the first day of your missed period. No at-home tests work sooner, and it's over 99% accurate in lab tests. Use as directed. See your doctor as recommended.
Here's to kids.
In 10 years.
Yeah.
First Response. Nobody tells you sooner.
Hi, I'm Serenity, and these are my friends, Missy and Stephanie.
You know, a lot of things happen to us every day that we have no control over.
But HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases aren't things that just happen to you. You do have a choice.
You can choose to use a condom, have safe sex, and take control of your life.
Asking for a condom isn't stupid. It's smart. It shows that you care about yourself and your partner.
You can do something about sexually transmitted diseases.
Use a condom.
Every partner.
Every time.
We do.
A message brought to you by Wicked Pictures and AIDS Project Los Angeles.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Somewhere in our community is a mother whose drug abuse once left her unable to care for her kids. There's a father, too, whose alcohol use drove his wife and children away. There's a boyfriend whose drug use frightened his girlfriend into giving him an ultimatum: get help or I'm gone. Help is available. It's in the form of treatment programs for drug abuse and alcohol problems, and the good news is that these programs are making a big difference in people's lives. With proper treatment, mothers and fathers, sweethearts and coworkers, friends and neighbors are overcoming drug and alcohol problems and reclaiming their lives. Isn't it great that treatment works? To find out about drug and alcohol treatment programs that can help, call 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-HELP. There is help, and it works. A public service of this station and the Center for Substance Abuse Treatment.
Dad, I don't think our campfire's totally out.
Are you kidding me? I know when a campfire's out. Did you drown the fire with water and stir it with a stick? No, it's out. We don't have to... Who said that?
Frank, it's a talking moose with sunglasses.
And a bunch of singing and dancing forest animals.
We know we can count on you to do what Smokey says.
And when your folks desire to build a fire, clear brush and branches away, and keep water nearby like you oughta. Okay, I poured water on the fire. I stirred it with a stick. Everybody walked slowly toward the RV.
Dad, these are just Smokey's friends.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Frank, it's Smokey.
Nice hat, Smokey. Want the rest of my peanut butter sandwich?
Dad!
Visit Smokey at www.smokeybear.com. Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, the National Association of State Foresters, and the Ad Council.
Yep, it is the LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. Matchbox 20 was in here in the first hour. They took off because they had to do something very early tomorrow morning. And we're going to get back with Amy. Yeah, Amy we're going to gamble on.
Right.
Amy is 16.
Amy?
Yeah.
Amy, you want to... You have fantasies about, or even maybe a little more than fantasies about becoming a man so that you can have sex with a man.
Yeah.
And are you seriously considering becoming a man?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I can't do it right now because I'm 16, but seriously, yeah, basically.
All right, maybe a couple of years.
Yeah.
18th birthday. Some people get a car, you may get a penis. Thanks. Hold on a second. Thank you. Yeah, it's important for me to let people know when I'm making a joke, because otherwise, between Drew and the callers and Ann and the rest of the LoveLine crew, it ain't. There's going to be no tip. Nobody would know. All right, you ready to do some gambling here, Drew?
Yeah, but I'm going to go purely on instinct. I got nothing really. You go first.
Well, what do you do normally? Open a dossier?
No, but I have a sense of it at least. Now I'm just like letting it, whatever comes in my mind.
Now my money's out in the car. All right, I swear I'll go get the buck.
Yeah.
She wants to be a man. Something had to go on. Did her mom do something weird? Like maybe her mom had a pass at her or something. Some Sexual abuse.
By mom?
Oh, jeez, that's such a horrendous long shot, you know?
She wants to be with
She wants to be a man. Now, what makes someone want to be a man and then be with a man?
All right, I got something.
I'm going whacked out mom.
All right.
Whacked out mom. Not
Just
a
the
dad
mental
whacked out. And whacked out mom. You know, most of the stuff we always chalk it up to the dad side.
Yeah.
I'm going mom's side on this one. Maybe even grandma or something.
Okay. And was she like abusive or something, or
whacked out mom?
Yeah, just so crazy she wasn't available.
Yeah. Crazy mom.
Okay.
All right. Drug addict, possibly.
I want to go with. It's awful. I have no basis to say these things.
Well, spit it out, brother.
The dad was really unavailable. Like maybe he was gay himself.
Ooh.
But then I'm seeing like something happened to him, like something violent happened to him or something.
Yeah, okay. Gay dad bought it on his moped.
Yeah, something like
All right, hold on. Amy?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up with the family?
Okay, you guys were both wrong on your gambling. Basically.
Well, my instinct to gamble was good. We couldn't get a clear beat on you.
Okay, my mother's great. My mother's a great person. The only thing that's wrong is she married a loser. My mother is verbally abusive and, mentally abusive.
This is your stepdad?
No, he's my real dad.
Your real dad?
Yeah.
And how your mother and he are still together?
Yeah.
What do you mean by loser?
He hasn't had a job. He doesn't work. He takes her money basically and keeps it for himself. He's mean to everyone.
What's your mom do? Is she a nurse?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm getting a buck back.
All right.
Yes. Calls the nurse. Felt the nurse vibe coming out of mom. And hold on a second. All nurses are nuts. I mean, true. You work in a doctor's world.
Not all.
Shut up. Most nurses.
But there's that codependency thing there.
The huge black male nurses aren't nuts, but every other one of them are nuts, right?
It's that
the movie Nurse?
The codependency thing.
Ooh, yeah.
But again,
okay.
What's the matter, Anderson?
My mom's a nurse, and she's completely sane and great. So.
There you go. But look at Anderson's hair. Come on. She must have dropped the ball somewhere. Amy?
Yeah.
All right. Is your mom a huge black man?
No.
No, I was asking Anderson.
A small white woman.
Oh, man. I was wrong again. So your mom's a nurse, and your dad's just a no-count loser.
Basically.
And what does he do? Is he verbally abuses you?
Yeah.
There's something more about him, though. That's not enough.
Physical abuse?
No. I mean, something about him specifically that makes him unreachable to her. Disconnect.
What are his hobbies? Decoupage?
What?
Nothing really.
No hobbies?
Basically, no.
He's not drinking, doing drugs?
No. Mm-mm.
Does he like sports?
I don't think so.
No. Yeah. What kind of cars your dad drive?
Some kind of truck.
Truck?
Yeah.
They make truck convertibles? Some kind of truck. And what does he do?
Sits around the house.
Yeah, but what would he say he did for a job?
Mechanic, I guess.
No, that's not gay. Interesting. All right, Amy, we're perplexed. We ever molested?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who did that?
I really don't know because it's just kind of like a flashback. It's just kind of bits and pieces, and I've never really told anyone. I'm pretty sure it happened between maybe 4 or 5.
I should have went with molestation.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Oh, you got the $1 for the nurse thing.
Yeah, I did call the mom's profession. All right, hey, listen, Amy.
Yeah?
I know a lot of people do this, and, your mom's a saint, your dad's Satan. But you think about your mom. She married this guy. She brought him home, and she lets him do what he does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as much as you love her and hate him, and he deserves to be hated, but she deserves some responsibility.
Yep.
As well, and you should be a little more realistic about that.
Yeah.
All right, now get yourself some counseling. We're molested, and all bets are off, and who the hell knows? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, don't act out on anything yet.
Yeah.
Definitely don't get pregnant, please.
Okay.
All right, and take care of yourself, would you?
Okay, you guys too. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, Amy, good luck.
But then Amy, now there's a 16-year-old sounds like
34-year-old
nurse from the Korean conflict. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's working a MASH unit.
Yeah.
She's seen it all, heard it all, done it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's
16, everybody. Oh, these horrible parents. And I know Dad's a piece of work because Mom's a nurse. But not gay.
No, he's not.
No, he's not gay. Drives a truck, and he's a mechanic. And,
But you notice how you couldn't get a clear image of who he was?
Right.
She like, what's your dad do? I don't know. Does he have copies? I don't know.
Right.
So, like, who is he? I don't know. And that's sort of what I was going at with her.
All right. Well, I'll get my buck back.
Yep.
And Drew, what'd you have, Dad? Yeah, that was a push. Daisy?
Yeah?
Wait a minute. I get your buck for guessing the nurse.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Thank you. Daisy, you're 14. What's up?
Well, me and my cousin, we found out this way to make yourself faint, and I was wondering if it was dangerous.
Where you take a deep breath and
Yeah.
grab
Hold on. Let me recall something for 1 second. I said Mom crazy.
Yeah, you did.
And I guarantee, nurse and Mom, I guarantee I could get to the bottom of Mom and find out that she was a little bit crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
That's
sorry.
the other reason for the dog you got.
Daisy? Yeah. Where you asphyxiate yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Well, you just choke yourself, take a deep breath, and you faint.
Okay, that's because the blood supply has been cut off to your brain. And
Yeah.
they can go from passing out to stroke very easily. Okay? Don't do that.
In your body, Daisy, your brain is your second most important organ. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't want to cut the blood supply off to your second most important organ, would you?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
I have another question, too.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
I was wondering if birth control pills can help ease breast pain. Because I read it.
Well,
do you have breast pain?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
How big are they?
A B?
Oh, all right. I got to go.
Wait.
What?
Is it around the time of your period?
No. It just happens whenever. I've been to the doctor, and I had ultrasounds done, and they said everything was all right.
Do you have cysts?
No.
Well, did they tell you to cut out caffeine and chocolate, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Have you done that?
Yep.
Well, the pill might help with that. It might make it worse, too, though. So.
Yeah. It's funny. I never drank coffee. You never drank coffee when you were 15, did you?
No. That started in, like, medical school for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I started learning about health, that's when I started drinking coffee.
That's right. The more you knew. Well, listen, they do all these studies, and they end up finding out that coffee's not bad for you, and neither is the booze. And turns out everything that they thought was bad is good. So I say enjoy. Good times. Jude?
Oh, there she is.
Jude, you're 18. What's up?
Yeah, falling asleep.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's hop to the next call. Then, Scott?
Hello?
You're 19.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, Jude was on hold for 15 minutes. We got a lot of people that are on hold for an hour and a half on this show. And she just announced she's falling asleep.
Okay, my problem is basically my penis and my brain are playing a game of backgammon.
I see.
I get disgusted by sex when I'm not. I have a 30-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah.
And when I'm with her, I can have sex just fine with her, but then I'm away and I just start thinking, and it disgusts me. And I can't put my finger on it.
That it disgusts you that she's 30, or it disgusts you that you had sex with her?
It disgusts me that just sex in general with her, I guess. I mean,
Just with her?
She doesn't disgust me. It's just afterwards I think about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just bugs me. I don't know if I feel guilty.
What if she was 19? Would you have the same feelings?
I don't know.
Have you ever had sex with anybody else?
Yes, I have one.
How old was that person?
She was 17, and I was 18.
And that did not disgust you?
No, it didn't.
Even when you think about it now?
No, it doesn't.
Well, I'm sure she's disgusted, though, as many of my exes are. Hey, Scott?
Yeah.
Are you religious?
No. I mean, I believe in God, but I'm not religious.
No, this is something to do with the relationship. Something about...
Yeah. Well, sometimes, you feel dirty, you feel disgusting. It's because people told you not to have sex before you get married, and then you have sex.
Let's look at why he's dating somebody so much older than himself.
Okay.
How'd you get into this relationship?
Well, I met her at work.
Yeah.
It just kind of happened one.
There we go. Wait a minute.
Is she newly divorced?
Actually, she was an alcoholic. She's alcoholic, and she goes to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah, by it just sort of happening,
Is
though.
she divorced?
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Okay.
One kid.
How long ago was she divorced?
She was married for 7 years, and I think she's been divorced for about a year now.
Okay. All right. Hold on. I want to punch this, Scott. Is she newly divorced?
She's AA.
She's an alcoholic.
In the program.
She's in the program? Uh-huh. Is she newly divorced? She's got a kid. And
married 7 years.
She's married for 7 years. What is it with our callers? What is it with them? Because this goes beyond stupidity. It's like I said, ego-tard. It's a retard meets huge ego or something. What is that? How come you can't just answer a goddamn question?
How about we develop another new term like grandiotardado?
That rolls off the tongue.
Grandiotard. Grandtard.
Yeah, that does it. Egotard works nicely. And how do these people get through customs, by the way? How do our callers get through customs? You know, when they ask them if they have anything to declare or if they're bringing any fruit or produce across the border, how do they do that?
They just either say yes or no. Half the time they make it.
I assume they're going to be arrested immediately.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I have one more question.
Yes.
It's regarding ecstasy, kind of. And about 2 years ago, I was in an accident. A rock hit my neck, and it formed an aneurysm.
Oh, my God.
I have an intravascular stent put in it.
Wow.
I was wondering if ecstasy can bring on any kind of stroke or transient ischemic attack.
No, not that I'm aware of, but cocaine could.
Oh, if I had a dime for every time that question was asked on the show.
Scott, that's amazing that you're okay with all that.
Yeah.
What happened? You were motorcycle riding or something?
Actually, I was at the river with my ex-girlfriend.
At the river.
She threw a rock into the river, and I came around the corner, and it hit my neck. And about an hour later, I started losing feeling in the right side of my body.
Oh, my God.
It found out that the carotid artery was dissected, and I went in there.
Wow.
It had healed. They put me on Coumadin. It had healed, and then it turned into an aneurysm. They had to put a stent in.
You are so lucky.
Why? Because that's like slitting your throat. I mean, that artery, right?
Well,
that's your
it's
main
basically
one
a tear in the left side. He got it in the left.
Right.
Because the right side of the body went out. And it tears and goes right on up into the brain and just occludes the main arteries into the brain.
Well, but he had a aneurysm.
No, the aneurysm formed later. He had a tear. He had a dissection.
Oh, okay. So he didn't die. But the aneurysm was with the bubble forming in there.
Like a tire blowout.
Now, the stent, it's
a
that's a little drain, right?
No, it's like a plastic tube you put in there. Just put another thing in.
Oh, and just like bypass it.
You just slip it in where there should be a...
Where there should be an artery, there's now plastic.
Yeah.
I see.
Basically.
All right. Hey, good times. You know.
Well, we didn't answer his question yet.
I don't know what his question is.
Let me get a little bit in with him a little more.
Do it during the commercial.
All right.
I mean, during the commercial.
Yeah.
You're going to go talk to him during the commercial?
Yeah.
All right. Good times.
you.
We'll be back.
Back once again with it.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. We'll be right back before you know it.
This is a story about American heroes. They changed quite a few lives last year. Jorge Vasquez put out fires, but no, he's not a firefighter. Philip Dale discovered several new stars. Oh, he's not an astronomer. And Elaine Capobianco, she saved a child from drowning, but she's not a lifeguard. They're teachers, but to the kids they've reached, they're heroes.
I'm a teacher. The children are the heroes.
We're not just teaching subject matter, we're teaching human beings.
I am tough as nails, but they know that I love them.
I mean, we've got a legacy that follows behind us forever.
Teachers have the power to make an impact on our future. California will need about 250,000 more of them in the next 10 years. Reach for that power. Teach. Call 1-888-CAL-TEACH now. A public service message brought to you by CalTeach, the Ad Council, and this station.
Okay, so I'm a teenager, right? And everyone's so quick to judge me. On the outside, I may look like... But on the inside, I'm all... Just because I look like... Doesn't mean I act that way. In fact, I'm actually involved in crime prevention. That sounds more like this. It's really a great way to convince adults that while you may be looking, you're really thinking.
Call 1-800-722-TEENS to find out how to make your community a safer place for everyone. Get involved, get the number, and call 1-800-722-TEENS. A public service message from the Crime Prevention Coalition of America, the U.S. Department of Justice, and the Ad Council.
Evening, folks. I'm Vince.
And I'm Larry. We're the crash test dummies.
We'd like to entertain you with a little song. Only one thing.
We can't sing, but we're here with someone who can, with a song for the little ones. Ray?
Mr. Charles?
On the big highway of life, there's only one safe place for kids.
Backseat, baby.
The front seat's not the place to drop out. Put that booties in the backseat.
Backseat, baby.
Airbags and kids should never meet. I'm here to remind you to put them behind you.
Raymundo, do you mind if we try?
Oh, look at here.
Backseat, baby, better buckled in the back.
Backseat, baby.
Baby faces stay intact.
Larry, yo, Larry, maybe you should keep your day job.
Ow, that hurts.
Not as much as our day job.
Backseat, baby. To stay alive even when I drive.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids in the back seat. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Dear Jim, I just wanted to tell you the things I love so much about you. Like your pasty white belly and how it fits in those tight shirts that my friends think you shouldn't be wearing. I love how you do that thing where you mash 4 slices of bread into a massive ball of dough and stuff it in your mouth. That's so adorable. And what about when you tell those same jokes from reruns that you've seen over and over again? They make me laugh every single time. Other guys play sports or go running or do something outside, but not you. You're different.
Guys, rest assured you will never in your life meet a girl like this.
P.S. I can't wait until we cuddle in front of pro wrestling all day this Saturday. I hear it's a steel cage Texas death match.
Get some exercise. Get up. Get out. A public service message brought to you by the Ad Council and the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports.
Yep, it is LoveLine. I'm Adam Caroll. That is Dr. Drew over there. Let's get back on the phone and see what kind of damage we can do. Al?
Yeah, hey.
You're 18. What's up?
All right. I had unprotected sex with a girl, and then 5 days later I was tested for STDs, and when I got the results, I was positive for chlamydia.
Why were you tested?
Just because I got really paranoid about it.
You weren't having any symptoms?
No, I wasn't. And then I just really paranoid. I was like, okay, I have to get tested because unprotected sex isn't one of those things that I try not to do it.
Right.
But so I was positive for chlamydia, and I did some reading on it, and I guess the incubation period, they say it's 7 days.
It can be quicker than that even, but that's okay.
Okay, so pretty much what I wanted to know if I got it from this girl or was it something that I had before?
Wow. If you don't have symptoms, when was the last time you had sex prior to that?
It was.
Let's see. That was a Tuesday.
Maybe a few months.
Thursday, 4 years.
A few months. Men can harbor chlamydia without having symptoms, though it's kind of unusual.
What are the chlamydia symptoms for a man?
Discharge, burning with urination.
Yeah.
Didn't have any of that.
Usual stuff.
Hey, bad times.
Bad times. I would. You know what? You're never going to know. It's whatever it is. You get treatment. Did you take the Zithromax or what'd you take?
I took the one-shot deal.
Yeah, it's azithromycin.
Yeah.
A powder, or they give you pills.
It was pills.
Yeah.
It was 4 pills in a row that you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not the powder. Powder, you have a shake in the morning, shake in the afternoon, and a sensible meal.
No, it's all at once.
I see.
Then a sensible meal.
All right, Al.
All right, thanks.
So I wasn't really listening.
Good.
There we go.
Yeah, I was waiting for more calls here.
Yeah. John.
Yeah.
You're 14.
Yeah. I heard some friends talking about that weed stunts your growth. I was wondering if that was true.
Yeah, I saw some data on this that suggested that is the case. That smoking pot before the age of 17 can be associated with small stature.
Oh.
Are you small?
Not really.
All right.
Kind of mid.
But I don't know. I've seen that. You've seen that kind of thing circulates around about cigarettes too once in a while.
Yeah. Here's the reality. None of this stuff will do it if it's ordained or preordained.
If you're gonna be short anyway.
Yeah.
But if it raises estrogen levels, testosterone is suppressed. It makes sense you may not develop fully, doesn't it?
Listen, it's not going to help. But if you are short, it's not going to be because of this. That's how basic. That's how life works.
Yeah.
There's nothing like a genetic hand.
Oh, at the MTV Movie Awards last night, I saw the Mini-Me guy.
Yeah.
Have you ever met him?
Yeah, I have.
I mean, he is like this. He is so tiny.
Yeah. Makes more money than you do.
He was shaking hands with, who's that girl from that movie with the bugs that you liked? Denise Richardson?
Oh, yeah. Denise Richards?
Richards, yeah. Oh, it's very funny.
Yeah,
she goes, you look
Starship
great.
Troopers.
Trying.
Yeah, she's looking right up her skirt. Absolutely. Think about that. Think about being that Mini-Me guy. And you go to these MTV shows, and all the chicks are wearing stiletto heels and mini skirts, and it's just some kind of prune fest.
Yeah, I mean, he is tiny. It's amazing.
Yeah, what'd you expect? A guy about 5'5", 5'6"?
I expect 2-3 feet. You know.
I mean, you knew he was mini.
Yeah, he's mini.
Yeah, that's where he got the name Mini-Me.
Time to play the song.
Yes. That's what we're going to do. We're going to play ourselves a song from Matchbox 20 because we promised them we would. It was their last request before they stumbled out of here, loaded on wine coolers. This is for Rob and Adam for being such guys and such great guys and coming in and hanging out tonight. This song is from Mad Season by Matchbox 20, and it's called Angry.
So scream you out from behind a bitter ache. Well, you're hanging on the memory you need most. You still want love. Love's ugly, smooth and delicate, but not without affection. No, not alone. Instead of wishing that it would get better, man, you're seeing that you just get angrier. And it's good that I'm not angry. Well, I need to get over what I'm not angry anymore. When you run, love when you love. We'll now represent the ashes that you leave behind. So instead of wishing that the road had shoulder, man, you're seeing that you're sinking over time. And you're blind. And it's good that I'm not angry. Well, I need to get over what I'm not angry. Now it's dragging me under, but I'm not angry. I'm not angry. There's never been enough. It gets inside and it tears you up. Well, I'm not angry and I've never been above that. You see me, don't you? Well, it's good that I'm not angry. Well, I need to get over that. I'm not angry. How it's dragging me under. Well, I'm not angry. Well, it's good that I'm not angry anymore.
LoveLine will be right back.
These are the sounds of today's kids. And these are the voices of today's kids.
Don't underestimate me. I can work harder in school.
Give me a problem that's hard to solve.
Give me tougher work. Give me tougher books. When I solve a tough problem, I'm on top of the world.
Surprised? Don't be. 74% of kids say school should only pass them to the next grade when they've learned what's expected of them.
I'm not afraid to fail.
If I make a mistake, I'll do better next time.
75% of kids say they'd study harder if their schools gave them tougher tests. The fact is, almost all kids want to be challenged in school. So listen to the voices of kids today.
Challenge me.
Challenge me. Challenge me.
Do your part. Support higher academic achievement in your state and challenge our schools to challenge our kids. For a free booklet, call 1-800-38-BE-SMART. A message from the Ad Council and the Education Excellence Partnership.
Taking all that work home?
No, this is my own stuff. I've got a date with a financial planner.
You're only 25. Why are you planning for retirement already?
Hey, I want to be able to choose when I retire and know that I'll be financially secure when I do.
I've heard lots of people call themselves financial planners, but aren't they really trying to get you to invest in their favorite fund? Like they're selling size 20 shoes so everyone gets a hello Bigfoot.
Half this stuff is my bank statements, company insurance policies, tax returns. The planner's going to know a lot about me before recommending anything. The rest is background information I've collected on her and 2 other planners. If she passes tonight's round, she gets my papers.
Securing your financial future is important. You have a right to expect financial advice that's competent, ethical, and based on your needs. To verify that a planner is certified, call toll-free 888-CFP-MARK. A public service of the Certified Financial Planner Board of Standards.
Hey, driving fans! It may have happened to you. You may have heard the roar of the rumble strips, the blast of car and truck horns, and the heart-pounding fear of a near miss. Avoid all the dangerous crash action that comes with falling asleep at the wheel. Experience the amazing power nap. You've never seen power like this before. The Power Nap. Find out what the professional drivers have been doing for years. The Power Nap gives you the energy you need for the road ahead, and it's free. Whether you're driving to the shore with your family, to another city to meet a client, to school across the state, or anywhere there's action. The Power Nap is your ticket to revitalization. Experience the Power Nap at a rest stop near you. Just pull in, find a safe, well-lighted spot to park, turn off the key, and close your eyes. In just 20 to 30 minutes, you'll have the energy you need to drive safely for miles. So don't push it, park it. And feel the power of the Power Nap. A wake-up call to all drivers from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Association.
It's nearly 6 a.m. and we're at a rest stop talking to travelers. Excuse me?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of circadian rhythms?
It's like a Latin band, right?
Not quite. Do you know what circadian rhythms are?
It's when the stars all align and their energy creates...
No. How about you, sir? Huh? Circadian rhythms. Exactly. Circadian rhythms tell your body when it should be sleeping as well as when it should be awake.
Huh?
Circadian rhythms are part of our body's internal controls, a kind of built-in clock that tells us when to wake up and when to go to sleep each day. Imagine the danger that comes when we try to drive when our body thinks we should be sleeping, especially at night, early morning, and for many people, mid-afternoon. You really should try to avoid driving during your body's downtimes. If you have to drive when you'd normally be sleeping and you find yourself getting drowsy, stop for a refreshing 20 to 30-minute nap. Now what would you say when I say circadian rhythms?
I'd say don't push it, park it. Right.
A wake-up call from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Associations.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
This June,
The biggest names in heavyweight boxing are taking Showtime by storm. Evander Holyfield, once a warrior, always a warrior. Tough, strong, fearless, in quest of his 4th heavyweight title. Against Johnny Ruiz. He's won his last 11 fights, 9 of them by knockout, and he's determined to become the first Latino heavyweight champion. It's the greatest month in heavyweight history. Holyfield versus Ruiz, Saturday, June 10th at 10 p.m. Eastern Pacific. Only on Showtime, no limits.
Well, again, another LoveLine brought to a close. Want to thank Matchbox 20 for coming in here. These guys are really substantial, great guys, and all their fans, they're worth every bit of your enthusiasm and support. Enjoy seeing them, and hope it won't be another 2 years before the next time we see them in here. And of course, the higher their success, the lower the probability that we'll see them on LoveLine. No, actually, people have been pretty good to us these years about coming back and visiting, and Matchbox 20 is one of the guys that we've sort of been in contact with since the beginning. It's great to see them doing well. Again, I'm Dr. Drew. This has been LoveLine, and let's see who's coming up here. We've got Perfect Circle tomorrow, Amy Mann after that. A couple good shows coming up, so please tune in. Until then, this is Dr. Drew on behalf of Adam Carolla saying mahalo.
You know, I have very sensitive nipples.
Well, now. This has been LoveLine. The stuff expressed on LoveLine is not necessarily the stuff of the staff, management, sponsors, or anyone else, including Westwood One Entertainment. LoveLine is produced by Ann Wilkins Ingold. Now, please enjoy these birds.